Welcome in, Moonlight Mafia. I hope everyone has had a great weekend. I know we have. I mean, we've been busy, we've been working, but we spent a lot of time with each other, and that's what's important. Getting after it out there, tearing up the Instacart trail. People ask us sometimes, how we afford to cruise, and that's what we do. I mean, it's if we're going to do extra that's outside of the budget, then we got to do things outside of the normal budget to make the money. So we Instacart, and we enjoy it. We have fun. If you're ever looking for information on how to do it, just talk to us. We used to have an Instacart channel. It actually done pretty good. Oh man. So Ashley Ratliff just messaged that Kenny is in the hospital. I'm gonna have to reach out to him, but everybody start praying for Kenny, and it's not good. Hopefully he'll be okay. I know he's been having a rough time because of the storms and stuff like that. I don't know if it has anything to do with that or not, but let's all pray and think about Kenny, please. He's our buddy. He's everybody's buddy. He means a lot to a lot of people. That was a little bit of a not so good surprise. All right, so hey, just we're going to welcome everybody in here. And let's see who all we have in the chat here. So first, the Modigator, Anthony Simone. Next, SCT Adventures. Welcome in, Greg and Felicia. Cool Gamer, welcome in, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Miss Ashley Ratliff, who we just brought up. Hey, friend. Our YouTube mama, Miss Antoinette. Welcome, welcome. Miss Crystal, Destinations Delight. Welcome in. Miss Najuma Brown, who we got to play a little bit of Family Feud with last night. And we're still riding high. Creators are still riding high from that victory. Redeemed ourselves a little bit. Chastity was looking down her nose at me like, hey, what's up? You're supposed to be good at this stuff. And I failed her miserably. I had to sleep on the couch a couple nights. But we redeemed ourselves. MGM Family Travel, welcome in. Good to see you guys and hear from you. The most motivated and greatest supporter of the Moonlight Adventures, Grandma Sandra Crow. Hello, hello. She's all the way from what used to be the greatest state in the Union, Georgia. They still hold the greatest football team in the nation, quite possibly the entire world, the Georgia Bulldogs. And so far, that's it. As people come in, we'll bring them up. So as I let you guys know in our Facebook group, which if you're not a member of, please head on over there and subscribe. Chastity was made our chief thumbnail creator, but she has also started doing a little bit of video creation. So
no, it's not a video. This is just.
You did a good job. Don't downplay it. Our home, our life. Welcome in, guys. Good to hear from you. So here she goes. This is her first crack at it. I think she did a fantastic job.
It's not even anything.
So we just want to thank our mods. So here we go. And we thank our mods so much. There's so much that we are able to do that we could not do were it not for our mods. So thank you guys. I thought she did a great job. I mean, it's not even that much. Well, yeah.
No,
that's good.
Made it in.
See, there you go.
Bed, well playing around.
She Devil Adventures in the house. Welcome, welcome. All right. So, so big news for us. Last night, about 12:30.
Yeah.
We were on the River Styx Van Life channel with Kenny, and they helped to push us over 500.
To 500.
To 500.
We are at 500.
We are exactly at 500. Yeah. Let's be specific. specific. We'd love to go higher, but we're just going to ride this and see what happens. I mean, we're having fun. We've met some incredible people along the way, and it's really just, I said before, and I don't want to get preachy, but Romans 8:28, all things work together for the good of those that love Him. And I don't know how we ended up on YouTube, but here we are, and it's been a blessing. We've met some great people. So thank you guys so much for getting us to 500. This is not going to be the celebratory show, however, because we weren't able to plan. We're probably going to delay the celebratory show for a few weeks because I'm going to be, no, we could do it next week, I guess, maybe.
Because we'll have Dylan on.
Yeah. So it probably won't be until the end of August that we do that celebration show. And what we would like to do is to do a spotlight on all our creator family, and bring up the live stream and just promote everyone's channel, because that's what it's all about. We want to grow this great group, and we believe that the YouTube nation and the YouTube universe, as it is, because it's huge now, deserves to see you guys, because we think you people are great, and that's what we want to do. It's a celebration of our group, because we wouldn't be at 500 were it not for you guys. So Tommy Dodson in the house, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Couldn't have done it without the mafia, and we thank you guys. We really thank you guys. So currently we are 47 days out from our anniversary cruise on the Symphony of the Seas, and we would like to know what your cruise, vacation, and trip timelines are and countdowns. So let us know where you guys are at. Our dogs, they're not happy right now. Hello, Mr. Sean. We'll keep it down. We'll be quiet.
It was funny because we both said shh to the dogs, and then I looked up and was reading shh.
So yeah, let us know your countdown. So first in the countdown shoot is not Stream Elements. Chat jumped on me. Apologize. All right. So Grandma, we may have a new baby entering into the family. Mr. Caden may make his debut, and if he does, he'll have the same birthday as Harry Potter. Also, some people are cruising as we speak. Girls, hey, y'all calm down.
Come here.
They want to be in the video, apparently. So Miss Meg and Mr. Paul, they're cruising on the high seas, and I'm sure they're having a great time. They've posted a few videos and showed us that they're drinking their Caribbean wheats, and I'm sure they're having a great time, and we wish them nothing but the best. A little bit jealous, to be honest with you. I'd like to be on a cruise with them, but
I'd like to be on a cruise right now, too.
Oh yeah, especially as rainy and hot at the beginning of the day, and then pouring down rain at the end of the day. And yeah, but yeah. Also, the Traveling Gilberts, they left out today, so congratulations to them. And also Dewey Ski is leaving on Holland American either today or tomorrow. And the Funnelheads, I believe they're making their way back from their back-to-back Alaska cruise. So we can't wait to get them back into the house. And yes, really jealous. Yes, we are. And speaking of SCT, the booze cruise will be next year on Halloween, FY23, or calendar year 23 rather. And so, any of you guys that want to hop on board, get in touch with Miss Felicia, and she's setting that up.
Hey,
can't wait. It's going to be a great time. Next cruise for the Downunder Cruisers is in 74 days, and they're asking if we're joining. So we're trying to make that happen.
Calm down.
There's a couple of things we've got to move around that we may not be able to move around. So Chastity is they've got a girls trip planned with all the hold one while we
Come on,
they're like children, I swear. That's what we get for having Shih Tzus that are very needy. But we've got to move her girls trip around, and we don't know for sure if we're going to be able to. Also, well, that's really it. if we can move the girls' trip around.
Well, and I don't even know if we'll be able to move
the cruise, but
to,
we would love to. We hope that we can make it happen. Tommy Dodson, 27 days until Germany. Have some Jaeger Schnitzel and some Hefeweizen for me, and all the other sausages and schnitzels and wursts and all those great things. 64 days to spend a few weeks in the northeast for the first time, and 150 days ish until Israel and Jordan. I have been to Israel. I've been to Tel Aviv. I got to see Caesarea. Beautiful area, and I know you're going to have a great time. Happy for you to be going over there. You're going to love it. SCT Adventures is 52 days to the Freedom with Kurt and Marcia from CME. Oh man, Antoinette, 12 days until the Elation out of Jacksonville. That's not jealous at all, Antoinette. Not at all. All right. So speaking of Kurt and Marcia, we decided that at the end of each month that we were going to start the Creators Cabana Spotlight. So what's other than promotion of other creators, what could we get out of that Creators Cabana? So we decided that at the end of each month, we'll choose one creator that places their videos into the cabana and give them a spotlight. And I'm going to ask each and every one of you guys, if you are not already subscribed to these good folks, that you would go over, like, subscribe, hit the alert bell, watch a video or two, and leave a meaningful message for them to let them know, or a meaningful comment to let them know that you've been there. But Kurt and Marcia, they are the first recipients of the spotlight. I did let them know last night that we were going to do this, and Kurt and Marcia, they're visiting family in West Virginia, and that's why they're not here. But we're going to try and do them good. So here we go. Without further ado. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play this video. This is what they dropped into the Creators Cabana for this month, and they sell a lot on MSC. So if you're interested in MSC and sailing with MSC, and I know we are, because as far as a price point comparison, MSC they compete very well with Carnival, and they love MSC. And I know it's kind of love-hate with the Americans with regard to MSC, but Kurt and Marcia, they love it. So this is a video of them at Ocean Cay, which is MSC's private island.
As I said earlier, backing into Ocean Cay, as you can see. We were here previously on MSC Memorabilia. Make sure you check out that blog. I suggest taking a tour of the lighthouse. Are you excited for Ocean Cay?
I can't wait.
Well, I'm filled up from breakfast, as you can see, and had a great view, of course. Now let's get day one started. We had an excursion planned to see a shipwreck. Due to high winds.
All right, so you don't get to see it. If you want to see it,
you got it.
you got to go over there and like and subscribe. So, and I have to pause the video, or it's going to continue to play. But there you go. So Kurt and Marcia, you see the link down below. Please go over there, like and subscribe. They are also trying to get to 500, just like we once were.
Up until this morning.
Yeah, like CJ said, we still got Similac on our breath and water behind our ears. I think something like that's what he said on being 500. Downunder Cruisers, 239 days till the Grand Princess out of Melbourne, Australia. That's awesome. But yeah, go there, CME Traveling. Check them out. They are awesome. They're awesome people. They have an awesome channel, and they're some of those folks that, you know, they are what you see, and what you see is what you get with their channel, and they deserve everything in the world from this group. And I know you guys are going to go over there, like and subscribe, and follow them. Let me drop the link into the chat as well, and I'm going to go ahead and pin that to the top. All right, there you go. So everybody go over there. Please like and subscribe to Kurt and Marcia with CME Traveling. All right, so get back to the program here. So we've got something cool that we want to share with you guys. So some of this is going to impact the channel as we move forward. So we went to the thrift store, the Disabled American Veterans Thrift Store. We love to support them because 100% of their proceeds go to Disabled American Veterans, which I'm a member of. They helped me when I was going through my medical board process, getting out of the military. They're a great organization, and they have thrift stores throughout the country. And you can get some great things there. So one of the first things we found for 99 cents, this game, Tribond. Let's see. Copyright on this guy was from 1992. We got it for a whopping 99 cents. And so this is a card game where you pull out a card, and the card has 3 terms on it. And you try to figure out what those 3 terms have in common and what word you would get out of those 3. We'll explain it, but we're going to use that as our trivia, as our game on one of our live streams coming up.
I didn't want to get the game, but he was so excited about it. So it's like 99 cents, whatever.
So, but we had some other finds. These were really cool. So
these actually are cool.
Yeah. So I know that amongst collectors of fine Disney things, these are highly sought after. So these are the 2000 series Disney glass cups that you could buy at McDonald's. So each one of these glasses have each of the Disney parks. We were only able to get, so we have copies of some. I bought all that they had. We weren't able to get the complete set, but we got 3 of the parks. So this one is Animal Kingdom. And we'll rotate around. So there's the Animal Kingdom Safari. Just the 2000 Disney World thing on there. And then the Tree of Life.
Here.
So that was the first cup. And then Hollywood Studios was the next one. Has the water tower to Disney Hollywood Studios. Of course, the year 2000 there again. And then the Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, and Hollywood and Vine. Was looking to see if it had the Fantasia hat on there, because that would have been cool. And then Magic Kingdom. There's Space Mountain, Dumbo. Same thing there. And then, of course, Princess Castle. So I'm not trying to be a salesman, but we do have 2 of these for sale. If you're a collector and you're missing one, just get in contact with us through email. But we'll be throwing these out on Facebook Marketplace and some other places. The next thing we found, which this is the coolest find for me, and I've got to do some research on this, but it's a Henry McKenna whiskey jug.
How much was this?
Check that out. This was $20.
Yeah.
And so I looked on eBay, and these things go for anywhere from $150 to $200. I don't know if these numbers mean anything. If they do, let me know.
We're probably going to keep it there.
Yeah, I think we're just going to keep it as a piece that we're going to put with our whiskey cabinet. But yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to let your whiskey breathe or something in this thing, because you can pour it out through this, but just a really cool piece. And I do like McKenna whiskey, bourbon rather. So that's pretty cool. I liked it. So there's that part. Chastity is like, "You're not going to show the thrift store stuff, are you?" You don't sound like that. Why did I do that?
I don't know.
But
I don't
anyway.
know. I mean, it was fun to show this, but the game.
The game's awesome. All right. So, without further ado, what you all really came here to see, the staff sergeant of all staff sergeants, not Army. Why am I saying Army? What's wrong with you? U.S. Air Force Staff Sergeant Dylan Moon, our son.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Dylan.
So live from Kunsan Air Base. I got it right.
Yeah.
Kunsan Air Base in Kunsan in Gunsan, Korea.
Gunsan, Korea. Yeah.
Gunsan Air Base in Gunsan, Korea.
Yeah, a lot of signs around here.
Yeah.
All right. So
Gunsan.
tonight, Dylan is going to be sharing with us his trip to Mount Daedon. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, they don't.
Daedon. Mount Daedon. So, all right. So this is the first picture in Mount Daedon. I guess that is the mountain, right?
Yeah, it's a trip through our community center that they did. Me and my buddy St. Meyer, we went up here. It was a hike, but it was really cool. But so down here where we're at right now is like a little town at the bottom of the mountain. So, but I'll talk about that at the end because we ended up.
How long was the hike?
So this picture right here is from a cable car. So you take a cable car halfway up the mountain, and then you would hike the rest of the way. It took us like 45 minutes to get to the top, but we were like, because our guide told us that it takes most people around an hour or an hour and a half. And we were like, well, we got to do better than that. So it took us 45 minutes, but it was rough. Like it was not an easy hike because it's a very, very steep hike. We went like a mile total in distance, but climbed like over 700 feet in a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Next picture here. Oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah, no, it was really pretty. From I think this is still from the cable car. It was before we even started hiking.
Yeah. Wow. So did they give you an altitude that you guys were at, or?
I don't remember what it was. I know we went halfway up on the cable car and then the rest of the way by foot to the peak of it, but I don't remember what the altitude was now.
Grandma says hey.
Hey, Grandma.
And Antoinette says hello.
Hey.
All right, let's go to the next one here. Wow.
Yeah, so this is when we got off the cable car. There's like a little area right there to like, they had some drinks and stuff to sit and hang out before you got started. But it was really, I mean, compared to the Smoky Mountains, it was very different types of mountains than I've ever seen. Really
yeah, very,
steep.
very jagged. And
Yeah. Not much like what you see in Tennessee.
it's really pretty though.
All right.
What kind of hike is it? Like climbing or just steep hiking, walking?
There was no like climbing, I guess, but you'll see in some of the pictures there. So a lot of the hike was about halfway made of stairs. Like they built stairs, but they were just like metal stairs made out of rebar, but they were like straight up stairs. And if there wasn't those, then there was just like natural stairs with rocks. But I mean, it was kind of like I mean, I fell. I fell coming down. Yeah. I mean,
You fell coming down?
Yeah.
Oh, just like slip.
Yeah, I slipped on the rocks.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, guys. I hate let me break in, but just got the email about Kenny. So he says, "Everyone, please remember me in prayer. I'm in the ER with really bad stomach pain, feeling like something is bursting inside. As of now, I've had blood work, CT scan, ultrasound done, waiting for test results in a waiting room. Prayers are greatly appreciated. God bless y'all. I will update you as soon as possible. So everybody just, take a minute, think about Kenny and pray for him. He's a believer, and, we're all believers in the power of prayer, and God can definitely heal. So. All right, Dylan. Next picture, more cliffs.
Yeah, I think this
Those
is
are not the rocks you fell off of.
No.
no.
Those are still with us.
Yeah. There were people though. I don't think I got any pictures of them because they were like you could barely see them. But there were people, like climbing up the side of like the actual.
So you're allowed to just go do whatever you want?
Yeah,
Call
I'm
crazy?
assuming so. I mean, they had like climbing gear, but then there was also like when we got to the top, like across the way at another like peak, there was just some like dude sitting, like meditating up at the top of this the other peak, like just right on the edge of a cliff. And we're like, okay. Like,
That's wild.
Do you think he's meditating or praying that he needs somebody help me? I can't get down. Like,
maybe. Yeah. So
There he is.
yeah, there was this bridge that you had to cross. It's it's like the highest suspension bridge in Korea that you had to cross or something like that. But I mean, you can see through the floor and stuff. It was cool, but it was just connecting two little parts in the mountain because below you was just really, really deep gorge in the mountain. So yeah, it was really cool. It had Sam Meyer take this picture, and I was like, hold on to this phone.
I can tell you're a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome in, Leonard Family Fun. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming in. So Sean from Downunder Cruisers, he said, well, you're in the Air Force, so you know how to fly, correct?
Yeah, no. No.
Yeah, the first time your dad ever flew, it was when I jumped out.
Yeah.
You're gonna shut that one.
Yeah, I may have a repeat. All
So
right.
that's me and Sam Meyer. I think that's on the bridge still, but the area we was
nervous right here.
No, I'm sweating because it was like 95 degrees and we were doing Stairmaster for an hour.
Yeah. That's amazing though. Look how far those mountains go.
Yeah, no, they went a
real
long time. But like on the ride out there, because it was like a hour and a half bus ride to get out there, but the last like 30 minutes are all just in through the mountains and stuff. And
Yeah, Leonard Family is saying they'll just stay down low and shoot the video.
Yeah.
Hard as racing, just watching it.
That would be me too.
Yeah.
I'll stay down here and take pictures.
I think next is even.
Oh,
yeah, there we go. That's the bridge.
See,
How
I mean,
long is that?
It's not like too
That's
terribly
what she
long.
said.
I mean, it ain't too bad. It ain't like as long as the one in like Gatlinburg or nothing. But
Yeah.
But it was cool.
So
It is.
did it bounce a little, or was it pretty sturdy?
It's pretty sturdy. It's made of like rebar. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that don't look like a suspension bridge. I mean, I guess it is technically a suspension bridge, but that don't look like it moves.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then see sometimes it would be like man-made stairs, and then sometimes it was just rocks, and like natural stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like this is things that people do on cruises, like, as an excursion.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like because me and Sam Meyer, we were doing it, and we made a couple buddies with this, this crew chief and this master sergeant that works over in the squadron. So us four, we were all like leading the pack, and we were together, and we were getting it, but we were sweating and struggling. Like it was a rough hike, but there's all these Koreans, like old Koreans, like 80, 90-year-old Koreans, just coming up and down. They got on long sleeves and pants like they always do, and they're just not breaking a sweat, just
They
getting it.
probably go every morning for their morning workout.
They probably do it pretty regularly, honestly, but it's like we're like, hey, they're not struggling at all, and they're probably looking at us like we fat Americans, you know.
This is why Americans are so fat.
I can't wait to go get some bagogi.
Oh yeah,
Holy moly.
yeah, it's a staircase. It's like straight up
That
staircase.
is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's the
Looks
same
like
way.
you're going up to the Eye of Mordor.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, it
the
was-
stairs in North Carolina. What's that? What are they? What are they, Grandma? That we'd go to and walk up all those stairs.
It reminds me of those natural stairs that we climbed up and down in Illinois when we went on our mancation. You remember that? We hiked all over the place.
You talking about the ones that got up there to that like natural bridge?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty straight up. I mean, that's almost like a. I mean,
Yeah, no, it
what do you
is.
think
If you would have
what do
just
you
like,
think the angle of incline was on that?
Yeah.
if you laid back like any at all, like you're falling back.
Grandma said, "Fill to the woods." If I got a feeling,
Yeah, I think it's like 1,000 steps or something. I can't remember. We used to.
I'm
go,
sure
but I
Scott
can't
from
remember.
Kicking It Country knows all about it. That's their part of the country over there.
Yeah.
The stairs, those stairs though, they were the scariest part of the hike because it was just like
Did that
it
take you
was
to the
almost
peak?
like a ladder. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it. I mean, so if I had to guess, I would say that's at least a 40 or 45 degree angle there.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty steep.
Yeah.
You can tell by how the guy's walking in
Yeah.
front of you.
Did that take you up to the peak or?
No, it's just another. It was right after the bridge, and it was just connecting 2 points again.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that
that's-
shows it a
oh
lot
my
more.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, hang on. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's the same staircase. It's steep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there's no like the only security you have is holding the rail.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, if you tumble, you're
And
gone.
that's like I took this picture like halfway up the staircase.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
And what
Like
is
you
this
didn't
other?
send all these pictures until after.
What is this other little? Is that platform down there at the bottom? Is that where you took those pictures before?
No.
Yeah.
It looked like you
there was
cut.
a
You
lot of
go.
little, like
Oh, the
along
other.
the hike. There was a lot of little spots where if it was like a good
Yeah,
spot for a picture or something, they would have a little opening for you to walk out and take a picture.
yeah, because you're. It looks like you go. So you walk down to go up there. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's from the top of the staircase. Once we
Yeah,
got
that
up
looks a
there.
little more like the Smokies.
Yeah, that picture does.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Leonard family. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we learned too that apparently so there used to be tigers in Korea. There used to be the Korean tiger. It's extinct now, but it was the national animal. But they hunted it to extinction. But that's where they lived, out in these parts in the mountains and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they have I mean like a mountain lion or anything like that or
I don't know for sure, but I don't think so. I think that was like their only big cat was the Korean tiger.
wow.
Yeah.
The Korean tiger. That sounds like a good gimmick for a wrestler.
Yeah.
The Korean tiger.
That's really cool how this is, though.
I know.
Yeah, no,
And that's,
Trees just going in between the rocks. Like, I mean, that's just.
yeah, I mean, I've
yeah,
seen a
yeah.
lot of pictures of
Yeah.
Asian mountainous landscape, and like China has a lot of landscape like this. I mean, it's different even from the Rockies in the United
Yeah.
States.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, welcome in, Blaine.
It's really
So,
wooded,
I,
like the Appalachian Mountains, but
yeah, there's no really rocky. I mean, nothing like that.
hmm.
Now, Blaine, that's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black, ain't it? Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Welcome in, Blaine. Welcome. All right, what else we got here? So,
I think this.
wow.
Yeah.
So I'm taking. Can you see my pointer?
Yeah.
So did you come from over here?
Let me look here. I think that is another peak. I don't think I came from over there. I think that's where that dude was sitting,
Oh
meditating.
man.
Yeah.
So I mean, is this?
Is this the top?
I think this is the top. Yeah. So there's like a long hiking trail out here, and since we went through like our community center, like we only had a certain amount of time, and we couldn't do. So this was like the main trail was to take the cable car up halfway up, hike to the highest peak, and then we came back down. But I think what most of the Koreans do is once you get to this highest peak, you can peel off another way, and another like 1.5 2 mile walk. There's a a temple up here on top of this mountain too. And so I think that's where a lot of them were going. But
so I mean, is it a Christian? Because I know that, I mean, Christianity is pretty much their primary.
Buddhist
over there now.
Buddhist is probably their primary.
Really? So it's probably a Buddhist temple.
Yeah, most of the temples you go to are Buddhist.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a big. So if Christianity is not their main, then I guess it's got to be a close second.
Yeah, there is a lot of Christianity. See a lot of churches around. Yeah, these are just views from the top.
So where is Mount Daedon with regard to the country?
I think it's more like it's kind of like centrally located, I guess, in the country. It's north of me, a little bit east of me, so it's pretty close to just like the middle of South Korea. Yeah.
Middle South, so that's like Texas in the United States.
Maybe a little more, yeah. Maybe a little more.
I don't think. Anyway, that was a bad joke.
A little more north.
Middle South. Oh, yeah, okay.
Right in the middle
Right
of South Korea. Like.
What are you doing? You part of the?
Right in the middle.
She's following evil Uno now in the Dork Order.
We've been watching Stranger Things, so.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger Things season 4.
We just started season 4. We had to go back and watch them all.
Yeah, season 4 is something else.
Yeah.
So this is the top.
Yeah, we're at the top. I just took pictures from like all different areas of the top because there's different views. I mean, there's mountains all around. So
it's got to be an American here with the right to bear arms.
Yeah.
But oh man, I forgot to bring my soundboard up.
It's fine.
No,
you already played it. You already played it.
No. But I mean,
that's good. You just played it.
It was so expensive.
It's so quiet.
Yeah, barely hear it. There it is.
See, that was worth it.
That was so worth it. All right, let's see.
Yeah, this is the top. They had this. I don't really know what it's supposed to be, what it says, obviously, but they had this like little monument built up at the very top. It probably tells you how high up you are and stuff, but
yeah.
So
I don't know how much you've dug into this, but I know from people that have told me, not because I've learned, but you actually read these symbols from top to bottom, right? Whereas we read from left to right, it's top to bottom for them.
Yeah, so like more like a Japanese, Chinese thing. Usually Korean will still be written in left to right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
But-
don't think those are even together. I think they're separate. Like,
No, you can tell this. It looks like this symbol is different from that symbol.
That it might be like northeast, southwest, honestly.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's the one that caught my eye when I was looking through the pictures.
Yeah.
That and the stairs/ladder.
Yeah.
So I guess these are all your fellow airmen here.
Yeah, that's me and Sam Meyer at the top.
Hmm.
Yeah, we stayed up there for a little bit, but we were ready to get back down, go get some food and get some beer. Yeah.
Must have sustenance.
Yeah.
So that's the last one of those pictures. So go ahead and pull that down and just pull Dylan up here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's awesome.
Cool.
I mean, and that's available to you all the time, you know.
Yeah.
What did you guys? So you said you're ready to eat. So after you left there, where did you go to eat?
So just down at the base of the mountain, like where you would take the cable car, there was like a whole little town down there that was just one street, but the whole street was lined with restaurants. And we had our guide with us from the community center, but he's Korean, and we were like, "Hey, where's a good place to eat? Like around here, like which one of these places would you pick for us?" And we ended up talking him to just come in and eat with us, because we're like, this will make things easier. If he just eats with us, then he can like explain to us what we're getting.
order for us. Like,
Yeah.
Order for us and everything. So, so that little area. So a lot of Koreans don't eat meat. So he said like where we was at, there was only like out of all those restaurants, there's only like one that sold meat. So we were like, well, take us to that
that's where
one.
we want to go.
And yeah. So we went there and we got a pork belly bulgogi.
Oh my goodness.
It was. I didn't take a picture of it. I was exhausted, but it was stupid good. Like it was like Lord, and we had to get some Cass beer, you know. But he told us to like all the little side items and stuff that are always coming out with your meal. Like every time we go out, and we'll get like our little main thing, and then they'll bring out rice, and they'll bring out all these little different pickled discs or whatever, just kimchi and all this stuff. So he told us that like all that stuff is, you're supposed to eat it like with your meal. Like you're supposed to like grab a piece of this and mix it with your food and then eat it, and then grab a piece of that, mix it with your food or your rice. Like yeah. And he was telling us what the stuff was, and I don't remember all of it, but a lot of the stuff that you see like it pretty much everywhere. Like one of the things was like fermented pumpkin leaves. And yeah, and we've been eating them. I had no idea that's what they were. And one of them was like lotus flower roots, which they were good. Had no idea that's what they were. And then one of the things that we always get everywhere, or they always bring out to us, it had like looks like green beans, kind of, some kind of sauce and stuff on it. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's got anchovies in it," and we're like, "It sure does, don't it?" Like, you know. But
so how was it for you to eat everything all together like that? Because you eat one thing at a time.
yeah, no, it was good to like mix the flavors. It was cool. But our guide, he helped us order, and he got us that pork belly bulgogi, and then he got like just this big plate of tofu, and I don't like tofu. I've tried it since I've been here. The stuff's not for me. But he told us a lot of Koreans eat tofu. But his plate, he had this huge plate, and all around the outside was tofu, and in the middle was fried kimchi. And he ordered it, and we were like, "What is that?" And he was like, "It's fried kimchi." And we were like, "Can we try that?" Like, that sounds great. Can we try it? Yeah, like cooked kimchi is really, really, really good. Like that stuff was very good. But it was cool. It was cool to have him eat with us because he was able to explain to us what we were getting. Huh?
Y'all just been guessing, like everywhere you've been eating, really.
Yeah, no, we usually just point and hope, you know. But
have you gotten into? Well, hang on, Grandma. She's talking about Bart here.
It's already mixed. It's married.
It's like a soup.
Yeah.
So yeah, where was I going? I
Y'all just been
I lost it.
guessing?
Yeah, I mean, y'all like. Oh, so what I was going to ask is, have you? Did he teach you how to make the chili paste with the soy? So one of the guys that I work with spent a lot of time in Korea. He likes to take the chili paste and then put soy, and he said that some of the Korean folks showed him that and then mix it up.
Yeah.
He likes to dip his yaki in and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Well, but like ours, like the stuff we got was already had the chili paste and stuff cooked into it. And it was, that pork belly we go get was pretty spicy actually, but it was good. It was really good. And then yeah, after that we had time to just hang out there for a little bit, so we went down to they had a coffee shop down there. We went and got some coffee and stuff, hung out for a minute.
Yeah.
Koreans love coffee maybe more than Americans, honestly. See coffee shops everywhere all the time.
Wow.
I didn't know that a lot of them don't eat meat because they're sick.
Yeah, that's what.
So what
I
I understand, a lot of Asian folks, they season with meat, but they don't really eat meat the way we eat it. It's more of a seasoning or a side dish for them.
Yeah. Well, he was telling us like, even like, he said a lot of Koreans are not like vegetarian. They just don't eat meat a lot. Like they will eat meat, but it's not like every meal's got to have meat with it. You know,
you just don't have to have it.
Well,
They do eat it. They just don't have to have it.
Americans didn't eat a ton of meat until we started processing our food. You know, until everything became processed. That's one of the. I'm not trying to promote anything, but there's a documentary called Forks Over Knives, and talks about how several doctors got together, nutritionists, and believe that part of our problem is we eat way too much meat. To that, I say, shut the hell up and mind your own damn business. But
well, now when we have pinto beans and cornbread, I don't have to have meat. I can.
Although we did have some friends that we lived next to when we were at Fort Campbell, and they were from Texas, and they liked to put ground beef in their pinto beans, which was good. I liked it.
Yeah, they said when they first got married that they were so poor that they could only afford that meal, and they would have it like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So they couldn't make anything with the ground beef because they didn't have enough money to do like meatloaf or anything else. So they would just put it in with the pinto beans. And so, when we went to their house one time, that's what they had.
Soup beans and taters, boy, it don't get much better than that.
I know.
Well, we were coming down that mountain. We were all hungry, and
wrong chat. Wrong chat, Sean.
But so while we were
not Captain Billy J's show.
While we were at the top, our guide called back up with us. So when we were walking down, he was walking down with us, and that's when we were talking to him about getting food and stuff, and we were hungry. And we saw this chipmunk, and I told Sam, I was like, "Catch that! We'll just cook that up, eat that." And our guide was like, "You would eat that?" And we were like, "Yeah, like absolutely, yes."
Had a girl.
So we were asking him like, "You never ate like? Have you ever had squirrel?" And he's like, he looked at us and he's like, we're like, "No, you ever had like rabbit or like deer?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "We don't eat any of that." And I was like, "Okay." You know, he was probably thinking that we were crazy. But,
those Americans eat squirrel, deer.
Yeah.
One of my best friends growing up, we always went, we went coon hunting, and we never ate.
You see what Sean put?
Yeah. I put it up there. We never wanted to eat it. It's a animal that forages for garbage for the most part and has rabies, but old man CH, he fried them up and loved them. He loved eating raccoon, but no, not so much. I know people that eat possum. There's to each their own. But If you remember, did you eat some of that drum, freshwater drum that me and Terry caught? Were you
What, up there
were
at
you
the
there
lake?
with us? Yeah, so me and Terry caught a freshwater
Yeah.
drum, which, growing up, everybody always said that's a trash fish. You don't eat
Yeah,
it.
bottom feeder.
It's a sucker or whatever.
Mhm.
So we looked it up, and there's people that love them and eat them. And it is a clean, white, meaty fish. It doesn't have a fishy taste at all to it. And
Yeah.
and we ate it. It was good.
Yeah.
It's like people, some people
People eat
love
carp too.
Yeah, I don't know if I could bring
I'm
myself
not
to eat carp.
Yeah, I mean, drum's one thing. Carp is a nasty fish.
So, I know that you probably don't want to eat possum, but squirrel's good now. Squirrel and rabbit, that is some fantastic meat.
I've never
Squirrel.
tried squirrel either. I
You
mean,
didn't even try the one that I skewered that time?
No, you and Dylan tried it, but I didn't, and Dustin didn't try it either.
You know what they
I like
say
it.
about stewed squirrel brains?
Makes you
Squirrel
smart.
brains, they make you smart. They make you smart.
Mhm.
Make you some squirrel
That's
brain
what
gravy.
Miss Kay said.
That's what Miss Kay said. Squirrel brains make you smart. So you got to make a stew out of it, Blaine. If you make a stew out of the squirrel, it's good. Make you some squirrel dumplings. Yeah. When I made it and tried to get Chastity to try it, I grilled it. I skewered one and put it on the grill. It looked like a rat on a stick. All right. Well, Dylan, it's been great. This will continue on. So next week, this same time, same channel, the culmination event, which we're going to have to give him more time because we're going to talk about his trip to Seoul and Latte World. So if you don't know, Latte World is much like our Disney World. Latte is a company that kind of
Runs
it's the big corporation that kind of like Amazon or even Disney here, So Latte World will be next, as well as what he did in Seoul, and that's probably 3 times as many pictures as we showed tonight. So
It'll be we might go long next week.
River Styx Van Life, welcome in, and thank you so much for helping push us up over or up to 500.
Yeah, we were excited last night. Couldn't really sleep.
Yeah, Ashley could probably eat with us. Oh man, you just ain't had it cooked right. Let's see. All right, nothing else. Oh, love a good latte from Starbucks. Not the same. Not the same.
Daddy keeps saying it wrong. It's lotte.
Lotte?
Lotte.
Lotte.
Well,
Lotte.
no, because I heard him say it, and he was saying latte. And then when we were doing your package opening, you said lotte, and I was like, "Wait, how do you say it?"
Yeah. It's lotte.
We've been saying latte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But we've also been saying Boonson and
Boonson and
Goonson and Coonson and
Yeah.
anybody that asks, we're just like,
Oh, well, I'm sure I have a hard time communicating with the Koreans. I mean, I couldn't imagine why. But,
yeah. I mean, it's not like you have like a thick country accent or anything.
I would like to, because I mean, all I know how to do is, all I know how to say is like, thank you and hello, but I'd like to know how it like sounds to them when I say it. They probably not saying it right at all, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to do the little thing where you can. All right. So, just so everyone knows, and Blaine dropped the link there. Scott and Kicking It Country, their slot is at 9 p.m. Eastern. They'll probably actually start around 10 after or so. But no, I mean he's a pastor and he has a lot going on, and they're always last minute getting set up, which is part of the cool thing and the draw about going and watching his show is you get to see how the sausage is made.
Yeah, but he's not ready because if he was sitting there in front of his computer, he'd be on here. So he's probably Not
I
ready.
got a feeling. I'd like to know. I mean, he going over there to support. I should probably reach out to Brother Scott as we're speaking and make sure he's not with Kenny. So he lives pretty close to Kenny. So let me shoot a text over to Scott right quick.
Well, thank you for coming on with us, Dylan.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, thank you. And you guys, if you go over to our Facebook group and please go on over and like our Facebook page, and that way you don't miss out on anything. But you can also find his address where he's at. So if you'd like to send him a care package or anything like that.
And Dylan has a Facebook too, if anybody just wants to follow him on Facebook.
Okay. All right. So Blaine's been talking to him. So yeah, so we should see Scott. So head on over to Scott, follow the link, make sure that we sit in with him. I appreciate all you guys that came in. And again, we all
Girls.
Kenny loves and cares about all of us, probably, more than some of our family. I mean, he really, really cares. And so I'm always concerned when I hear that Kenny's having health problems. So if everybody would please join me in a word of quick prayer, if you would. So I feel it's necessary. So most dear gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this group. We thank you for all these people. We thank you, Lord, for the blessing that Kenny has been on our lives. And we just pray that you would reach out as a great physician that you are, and that you would touch him and heal him in Jesus' name. Amen. So, and I mean, and there's plenty of people out there that need prayers. The Sand Van, welcome in, guys. Hey, and there's Danny. Welcome. It's all right. I'll dock your pay. I don't know. In
What did you just do? Terrible in
yeah. The trivia?
No,
Or the
Family Feud.
Family Feud. Oh no, we're the champions.
You already did that.
We are the champions, my friend. Yeah. And we'll keep on fighting. You love it, Dylan. You love it.
Dylan was like, this was going great until now.
All right. Hey, so we're going to let Dylan go. Enjoy your week. And Dylan, by the way, before I let everybody go, he is a new member of the World Wrestling Vlog family. And he's going to start coming up with us. I need to make sure that I get you included in the intro and all that. So Dylan, part of the Worldwide Wrestling Vlog.
Yeah, you do really good on there too.
Yeah, he does a good job. We're trying to get him to create his own channel, but
he won't.
Probably not.
All right, where's my soundboard at? Nice cheeky joke there, buddy. Nice cheeky joke. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys next week. So, hey, speaking of the Downunder Cruisers, this Thursday I will be going live.
Oh,
5:00 Eastern Standard Time in the United States, and 7:00 Aussie Eastern Standard Time in Australia. Let me make sure that I didn't miss anything else. That's it.
And then,
so thank you guys for dropping in. Keep Kenny in your prayers. Ashley asked that you'd keep her grandma in your prayers, and just pray for everybody. Pray for the group. We all need it. Bless up, bless out, because that's what it's all about. We love you guys. We thank you so much for tuning in with us. Moonlight Adventures, we're out.